Hello. Happy Wednesday this time, guys. Nice to see a few of you here already. Let me switch over. So, welcome to it says February. I just realized it's actually the last day of January today. We've had a big boo-boo here in the design land. So, sorry about that, guys. We're very eager to get into February to deliver more. So, need to apologize for being a few minutes late. I've been waiting for a parcel all day today and it turned up at exactly 6 o'clock UTC, so very typical, of course. But, let's just see if audio is good, everything's good. Just want to drop me a comment if you can hear me correctly and everything sounds good for you. Awesome. Yeah, a bit of feedback that everything's cool. So yeah, I was going to say I definitely missed doing a product status presentation last month, but I get to do one in January still, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, don't expect another one in February in this case, but I'll be around on Telegram if you want to chat to me either way. Next one, early March. So let's dive into stuff today. I guess a few people have rolled in already, may have sat around for 4 minutes or so. So let's dive in. I'm just going to cover today things that we delivered during the last couple of months, and a few cool things which are coming up as well. So let's dive straight in. So a bit of a recap: two monthly this time, or bi-monthly. So yeah, CCXT is fully integrated and live as of Monday. We've had some good feedback from some of our users, which we really appreciate. So thank you very much, guys. The integration, for anyone not familiar with CCXT, is just a standard library so where people can set up bots and just make more use of our API resources. So before just offering WebSockets and REST API, WebSockets used mainly. But yeah, now fully integrated with CCXT with support from their awesome team and our own review. So yeah, really happy to get this live and see what it does to our volumes and see what cool strategies people are running and get people really talking about trading and yeah, what we're here for, what we tried to build, so get people using our product more efficiently and supporting more different strategies. So CCXT, really big release. One of probably the biggest for this quarter, I would say, or even the biggest from the last few months. So really happy to get this out the door and with relatively good speed as well, considering delays over Christmas and New Year's and holiday period. So I'm glad to see it shipped. So congratulations to everyone involved and to everyone that's going to use it to run amazing strategies as well. Congrats in advance. Let's see what you guys do. We also pushed a massive update to the app during the last week. I believe it was last Wednesday, Thursday. But yeah, a huge amount of fixes to UI, UX, performance improvements, fixing things like transactions page, fixing up navigation, improved notifications, loads of small tweaks in there. Probably our biggest release for some time in terms of the volume of changes. And to be honest, although it wasn't something to make a huge song and dance about, I guess in terms of the fact it was mainly design changes, actually our community seemed extremely happy about it on the basis that the performance had improved, and it was one of the most positive releases in terms of feedback that we got. So really happy to see people updating and enjoying the app even more. So yeah, looking forward to bringing new updates in the future as well. Internally going through some planning for the rest of the year, just tweaking our kind of timeline for the mobile app with the next wave of releases, and I have to say the stuff on there looks really awesome. So I think the mobile app is really going to come into its own this year, and we've got a really amazing team around the app as well, from development, planning, product planning, everything, communications. So yeah, looking forward to see how the app develops for the rest of the year, but potentially we can share a bit more about that in the upcoming weeks or months. But yeah, really nice release either way for the app this month. Another listing, so a native listing, a Lithium, performed really well as well since we listed it. I guess another gem probably from Coinmetro here. A lot of our community members comparing already to Cadena in many ways. But yeah, really amazing project. Really enjoyed working with the team, supporting us with the integration and It's been a pleasure, honestly. So yeah, really cool team at Alethea, building something really amazing, or already built something amazing, but now building on top of it, with some upcoming releases of their own, which are quite exciting. But we introduced the Euro, USDT, and GBP pairs on the spot exchange. Liquidity has been good. It's been growing as well, and trade volume today I can see is at a good level as well. So some really good interest. And yeah, I think I checked price earlier, near €2 or so. When we first started talking to these guys, only 3-4 months ago, it was around 20-25 cents. So good to see they're getting some traction or some signs of growth, or getting on people's radar at least. So still a pretty small cap token as well, I think. But yeah, just from Coinmetro side, bringing new assets, and yeah, going above and beyond just the IC20 listings, making sure we're really bringing the best projects to the market to all of our users. So a really exciting project there to list. We also extended our support for USDC and USDT to Polygon. So we had bridged USDC and both supported on ERC20, but now supported on Polygon. So very important for USDT, mainly used on Polygon network, obviously cheaper fees there as well. So good for us to be expanding our offerings, and yeah, just another part of our push to support more networks, which you'll see more in the future as well, like more native listings and more networks supported by Coinmetro. So yeah, a lot of work going into all of this, and yeah, more listings just around the corner as well. In regards to updates, this one a little bit less tangible for our users and probably completely invisible and always will be, but kind of safety features and security features with some device protection, protecting you across different apps that you may have paired to your device, and different sessions on desktop, etc. So yeah, partnered up with a new third party that are offering a really cool tool for us, and just making everything more secure. So really internal, operational, but yeah, just for you guys, just to keep everyone extra safe. So yeah, just worth mentioning that, sometimes you don't see everything that we do, although overall people will feel it. If someone overtakes your account or something and you were to lose some assets, it's really not a nice experience, So we're trying to prevent things like this and make sure that our users are safe, and yeah, using cutting edge tools with new partners, and all the time looking at new solutions. So yeah, definitely worth a mention here. But yeah, as I said, you guys may not see these things, so good to be sharing with you. But yeah, internally, glad to be taking on these initiatives, and delivering them so smoothly as well. So a really cool project there. Let's talk about what's coming up. So yeah, you may have seen, it was holiday season, I guess was in the mix between the last AMAs as well. So but yeah, really good amount delivered, especially with native change, CCXT, massive release, so, and a cool app update. Yeah, all of it I've enjoyed as well, seeing it come out. So some good deliveries. But let's talk about what's coming up. We have a few things in the pipeline. First of all, USD on the platform, so fiat, normal traditional USD. We're expecting to bring this back during February or March. Similar service to before, ACH and wire payments for USD transactions. I'd expect early March to be the latest really at this point. Just looking at had a look through some of the documentation already, and we offered the service in the past, using Plaid as well layered on top, just to make these transfers much easier, these bank transfers. So we have most of the architecture there in place, and just a case of plugging in a new provider, which would take a few weeks and some weeks of testing as well. But glad to see we're finally in a place to be able to integrate. Obviously onboarding in crypto with some of these payment partners and providers, PSPs, is not always the easiest thing to do. We're lucky we're in a position where we're well regulated, licensed, and we're compliant with local laws and legislation. So for us, a lot easier than for most, I imagine, navigating in the space. And we were pretty quick off the mark last year when we lost some credit card services to get these back online with a new payment provider and have some redundancy with a second provider. Still onboarding with another, or maybe even another two, to offer best rates and local rates, as well as just having that redundancy and that safety net just in case anything does change again. So we were quick there. USD took us a while longer, but yeah, not a service offered by many. You know, Prime Trust was one of very few offering the service to crypto companies. The only other real one is who we've had to go with. But yeah, so far onboarding was smooth, just took a while. And yeah, again, just very excited to bring back the service, and you should see everything grow on the platform with a lot of our users based in the US using USD. So we should see a fair bit of growth again, volumes picking back up, margin usage picking up, and just general transactions on the rise. So yeah, excited to deliver it from business side, and also to support some of our users that may not have been able to off-ramp in their preferred currency for some time. So I think a lot of people are looking forward to it. We also have increased liquidity. So in addition to using LMAX and Wintermute as a liquidity provider, we're onboarding with another liquidity provider. Actually, the entire integration is set up now in our release candidate. This is like a testing sandbox where we're testing out all the orders and quotes hitting the order books, checking the liquidity depth and quality, the spread, everything like that. We're going to take maybe a week to review this. And at some point, hopefully next week, midweek, we'll be releasing this too. So it should be a gradual release, probably take on a couple of pairs just to start with and just start scaling them in as we start learning more about their performance, how we're settling with them, and we just clear up some of the operations with them. But excited again to make another stride to improve our liquidity at Coinmetro, something which maybe 3 years ago was particularly poor, an area that we needed to work on. And during the last 12 months really has improved significantly, to be honest. So yeah, something that we're really striving to continually improve. We have really good metrics, KPIs or key performance indicators of the depth, the order book, the quality of the streams, the speed of refresh rates, etc. So the team are doing an amazing job to keep improving this. So well done to them, and also thanks to all the users that are adding liquidity of their own. Keep it up, and especially with CCXT, try out some market making strategies, guys. Bring more liquidity into the books. But yeah, another cool update. Another big one, which a lot of people in the community in particular are talking about, is our tiers. So currently users are able to stake XEM, which is our native token. While staking XCM, they get into tiers, and there's limited to 3 tiers currently, which come with really cool rewards like fee rebates paid back in our native token. But a product really that we wanted to always improve and evolve over time. And maybe it didn't get the love that it needed, and the first tier there is agreeably quite inaccessible for new users. So of course our focus is on making this extremely accessible, and just really good fun, interesting, engaging, and just bringing much more value to our users with fee discounts or rebates and all kinds of rewards and perks all over the place as you start using the platform and different areas of the platform more. So we're working on this quite deep into planning, a few more key decisions to be made on the project, but looking forward to an MVP hopefully this quarter. So yeah, with USD as well, liquidity providers, maybe touch and go, but so far we're looking at the end of Q1. But yeah, this project is really quite big and is our main focus right now. So we're going to dive into it and start coding a lot within the next couple of weeks. So let's see where we get to. But yeah, looking forward to the rewards as well. And yeah, if you guys have any ideas in the meantime leading up to this, feel free to throw them our way. If they're not integrated from day one, or we haven't thought of them already, they may be implemented in the future. So any ideas and feedback you guys have is always welcome. So dive into our Telegram or Discord and start tagging us with ideas. As well as that, we have the referral program. I did mention this one I think before Christmas as well. But yeah, it's just one of these things which were extremely close multiple times. Just experienced a couple of issues with it whilst wrapping up the integration, but we were leveraging our previous referral program and all of our kind of back office infrastructure, and some of its legacy, and took some time to get done, but we look like we're in a place now where we're very close to deploying this. So I think we'll know by next week exactly when we'll be delivering this. It's in QA today with a couple of known issues, but a couple of things that just weren't addressed yet. So they'll be fixed or handled, and we should be good next week to give an exact date for the launch. But yeah, pretty exciting. I think it's going to make it much easier to introduce people to the platform, and I've spoken about it before, you know, like the app is really coming into its own. It's really pretty great, to be honest. It's quite competitive, and with us listing more great assets and bringing new services and more rewarding products like the tiers, why not tell friends about it, you know, and definitely get rewarded for it. So increasing some loyalty and everything like that. So yeah, referral program, looking forward to it, and hopefully next week we can give a bit more of an update. Maybe we tease it into the community. So looking forward to it. Mobile app, like I said, there's a lot more planning here. That's a really cool graphic, by the way, if I can say so. So yeah, focusing on improving existing pages. So this is the performance, speed, everything like that, as well as just the general user experience. So transactions pages, markets, prices, asset pages, and general bug fixes and things that are maybe improving navigation and just general speed around the app, you know, general performance. So yeah, this should be released within the next month. More and more updates. But yeah, just piling in the updates to the app right now, so it's going very well. We're also introducing some content localization to the website. So a great initiative from our marketing team. I think I mentioned it, maybe I did before Christmas in December, some of the plans that we had for some of the website during 2024. But yeah, one thing is supporting multiple languages. So yeah, I don't think I can share which regions we're going for first. Maybe it will get shared into the Telegram if our marketing team are happy to share. But yeah, great plans there, and integration seems to be going fairly well. Another couple of weeks work, I think, and we'll start seeing a couple of weeks work. Not that it will be delivered in a couple of weeks, but we should start seeing those first pages rolled out. So some of you may jump onto our website and see things in your own language for the first time, which will be awesome. So lots of work there. Additional market makers. So in addition to the liquidity provider that we're bringing in to sit in our books and quote, there will also be additional market makers during February, at least one, but there's more in the works as well, maybe 2, 3 during Q1 if we can get onboarded and wrap up some contracts. So yeah, you should see more liquidity and certainly across smaller pairs. So maybe some pairs that are just completely purely organic liquidity today, you may see liquidity in during the next month or so. So yeah, another massive push in terms of increasing our liquidity at Coinmetro. And teased, I don't know how well this is teased actually on reflection here, but yeah, there we go. Octa listing. So many people asked actually to list Octa, and yeah, we're finally very close. So we're very excited here as well. Been trying to hone in on this for some time. Another native listing. Yeah, we were excited about what Octa were doing a few months ago when they were first introduced to us. We wanted to pursue it for some time, you know, and we've been following their efforts, which are really amazing, you know, bringing out their mobile app and all these things. So go and check out the project, go join their community and see what they're all about. But we were excited by them, and finally we've managed to agree on a time to get things done. So yeah, more options on Coinmetro for investing and yeah, trading as well. So definitely worth checking out. I'd imagine within 2-3 weeks roughly, you'll see Octa on the platform. But yeah, we wanted to let you know that it's coming, and we're excited about it. So from tech side, we're pretty deep into actual testing of some of the wallet infrastructure, and we're nearly there. So expect it very soon. So and there we are. And just to finalize as well, we've still got the Lithium Winter Raffle is still running. So it should be another 10 days or so. Yeah, 9th of Feb. So yeah, you grab a ticket by trading 100 euros or more in ALPH on any pair by the 9th, and you'll enter a raffle to win up to 1,000 lithium. And as I said earlier, you know, token's performing pretty well. You know, who knows what that will be worth in 10 days. So yeah, worth an entry, I guess. So feel free to check it out. There's more information on our website as well. If you go to coinmetro.com, you should see a little banner as well, and it will share more information about the raffle terms as well. So check it out. And yeah, let's move into AMA time. I haven't actually read any of the comments yet. Normally I have another tab open and I can sort of see everything, but let's see. Let me open them up. I feel like it's a bit quick today. Let's see. Cool. Not so many comments today, guys. A bit quiet, huh? Hey, hereby. Nice to see you. Happy Thursday. No, Wednesday today, man. We changed the days up. So I got some stuff to do on Thursday evenings now. So moving to a Wednesday moving forward. So it should be first Wednesday of every month. This one just happened to change it just around the time. Tomorrow would have been, I guess, the 1st of Feb. So I guess I changed the days and I threw off that first page of the design there. Tau is pumping. When Tau? I haven't actually looked at the chart today, to be honest. I did check out markets page a little bit earlier. Checked out a few things, but not Tau. I've kept an eye on it. I've checked it every week or so. It's on my watch list, I guess. But yeah, Tau could be one of the next after Octa. Could be. I'm glad my mic is good, actually. Like I said, I got this parcel delivered just before, so I was a minute late just running downstairs to grab it, but it's a new microphone. It might actually just be the stand and the microphone turns up tomorrow, but yeah, next month the mic will be even gooder, even better. Borat doing live stream. Shit, is my hair that bad right now? Is it the facial hair? Is it the bit? What is it? Thank you, Crypto OG, the Crypto G, Cryptog. But yeah, you know, I relocated recently, guys, and I have a hard time. Always have had a hard time changing barbers, you know. So I had the same barber in Talon. Shout out, super cool guy. You know who you are if you're watching this live stream, which you probably won't be. I'll send you the link later. I'll send them the link. But yeah, I find it hard changing barbers. You know, four years with the same dude, and it's hard to change. But at some point, I need to get that fade back in, guys. So I assume you're calling me Borat because of the hair right now. So there's my justification for you. Hi Coinmetro, will you add Casper, ICP, and TET? ICP for sure is on a short list. Casper too, we looked at before. I think there was trying to think. TET I haven't seen on our shortlist internally, but I'm sure somebody's watching that can go check out their website, read a white paper, and do a bit of research. Thanks, Dan. With the new tier system, will there be a tier beyond 50k XCM? Because if not, there's not too much incitement for me to buy more XCM. Well, there will be a separation of the staking tiers and tiers. So tiers will be completely independent of the amount of XCM you're staking, and the amount of XCM you're staking will see different rewards. I think it was discussed actually last year as well, like about time you get a better barber. A better barber, dude, I had an amazing barber. Let me answer this one first and I'll go back to this, come on. Yeah, basically the tier system historically was, there's 3 tiers based on the amount of XCM you're staking, and that's it. The only criteria is the amount of XCM you're staking. The amount of XCM you're staking as well does change the APR, so the amount of XCM rebates and rewards you receive, staking rewards you receive, sorry. And it also affects the amount of Mars rewards that you receive, which will be growing over time, and the Mars rewards will also include assets which may not only come from staking. They will be coming from other sources as well. One of them is very cool and pretty massive, and this is a project that Kevin's been alluding to on our Telegram. So if you're following voice messages there is a big looming, amazing, cool project which will also impact rewards for XCM as well. So anyone staking XCM will be rewarded with something pretty awesome. So yeah, there'll be a lot of incentive there, I think, to be staking XCM, or if you're holding it, you certainly stake it. I mean, there's no bonding time and there's only rewards there, so there's no negatives. But yeah, the tier system will work more on like a points basis, where you're accruing points from actions in the platform, with the amount of XCM you're staking bringing a boost or benefit to the tiers. So yeah, there'll certainly be incentive. Sweeney Todd is a good barber. Yeah, the dude's dangerous. Actually, when I was in London, used to live there many years ago, for quite a few years, when I was like 20 to 27, something like that, 7 years. I did go to a barber that was in Shoreditch, and it was there used to be a tour of like the Sweeney Todd tour or whatever outside, and it was called, I think the barbershop was called even like something, I'll find it, but it was related to Sweeney Todd. It was pretty cool, and there was like blood all over the walls and stuff inside, so like you went in, it looked like normal barbershop, and then you realize it's like looked like a torture chamber or something. Pretty cool. But yeah, okay, let's get to this comment here. Get a better barber. I just need to get a new one. Actually, there's a dude that I used to get my hair cut by here in Ipswich. He opened his own barbershop now, so I will be going there. I will download their app tonight, and I will book in immediately, because I cannot take this abuse again. This is terrible. XEM and XYM Symbol, yeah. Still begging both Coinmetro and Symbol for a license on off-ramp for US people currently. Okay, cool. Yeah, this is a project I've been aware of since literally 2017. I mean, even after Ethereum, I think it was the next altcoin that I ever learned about. And there was something about it in Coinmetro's white paper too, so like we are fully aware of them. The conversation just never evolved. I think at one point I did have a connection with their team as well myself, maybe 2020, 2019, something. Have been on our shortlist for some time. So yeah, I can chase up and see exactly where that is, why that's not progressed. But blood on the walls, yeah, blood on the walls. Yeah, it's like the bear market barbershop. Cool. Not many people about today, huh? Wednesday not a good day for AMA, or everyone busy? What do people do on Wednesdays? Come on. How often do you get your hair cut? Normally once a month, man. Once a month is about right. But probably my last one was end of October, end of November, something like that. I smoked crack. Yeah, I was leaning towards maybe this might be the case. Yeah. I'm joking. I wasn't judging you at all, man. You can do whatever you want, honestly, but I hope you don't. Have you played Pal World? You're asking all the right questions. I actually did play Pal World, which might surprise everybody here. Not massively into gaming, but yeah, and I'm not going to say it's like another game I played in my childhood and was super nostalgic, because that'll give them a lawsuit, which they probably already have. But yeah, I played it. It was kind of cool. I played a few hours. I gave up. I'm not into all this like crafting, building, all this stuff. It's overwhelming for me, you know. I prefer a game that you can put in the background while you do something else. I prefer boring stuff. I'm just back from work. Hey Jet Fuel, nice to see you here. Nice to see you. Any updates on Tram V2? There was a handover call last week internally for an element of social trading, copy trading style product, where we're talking to a third party. So not Tram V2, but like an alternative of copy trading or along these lines. Something that will fit into that suite of products. So yeah, we're still moving forward. We have good plans for the first few quarters, and I think as far as I see, social trading will be more towards the end of this year, but definitely in the pipeline. Do you think Coinmetro dev team is big enough to move forward as much as you plan? No. Our plans are big, and our plans are very big. Our plans are growing, and our team is also going to grow too. So we just kicked off another round of recruitment. Looked at some resumes today, shared some of these with the front-end team. So yeah, our front-end, back-end team will be growing very soon. So yeah, if you know anybody, feel free to drop a resume to us. That would be cool. Help us in our efforts. But otherwise, we're dealing with a couple of agencies already. We're getting resumes in, and we'll book an interviews, and process will be cool. So nope, you can never have enough devs as long as you've got enough plans, and we have lots of plans and some big goals. So yeah, the team is not big enough currently. Let's get back to the good stuff. Look. Alright, Ignium is back. Ignium is back, guys. Yeah, sorry for the delay on this. I know Ilias shared some communication into the channel today. And replied to a couple of emails. If any of you contacted customer support to let them know Ignium was down as well, you should get an email back. Just letting you know what happened. But yeah, it took a little while to get Ignium back online. We experienced quite a few problems that were unexpected. Content and information about it is in their Telegram there, but don't see any reason for it to go offline again in the near future or at all. So should be good. Any trade competitions in the works with CCXT so that we can start seeing 10 million plus days. I missed a message here as well. Yeah, Life of Thai, cool. Yeah, trading competitions, I know they've been in discussion. I think we want to just see that CCXT integration is smooth and people are using it, making the user experience of that a little bit better, showing it off on the website and yeah, better shortcuts to it. We want to make sure that it's at least stable, like very good and stable for all of our more regular users. And then we'll start really pushing some traffic to it as well. In the background, I mentioned before, we're doing a lot of work to make sure that we're very scalable. So there was a couple of issues with the platform, brief interruptions to trading, another on, I think last week, 15 minutes offline due to some updates that we're doing as well. So yeah, we're pushing a lot of updates. We had scheduled maintenance last month to improve another piece of our infrastructure. And this is a hot topic as well. So we're just making sure we can really scale up. I think we all know what we're in for after Bitcoin halving, and we should see some interest with new users. So an additional marketing, product releases, and everything great that we're doing should see growth either way. So yeah, we are prepared, and there will be things like trading competitions and things pushing people to CCXT. I'm sure of it. What are your thoughts on the timeline? Alts will pump. Dude, they've already been pumping, right? We've seen some, I guess, Q4, very early Jan, saw some movement, which was exciting. I think I even said, this in last November, I called that we would start rallying a little bit. People are excited talking about Bitcoin halving, whatnot, but typically it drops off for a few months before. So Q1 might be a little bit boring, and we've seen some prices dropping. I see Aave down a few percent today, a few others just dropping, and even Quant dropping under 110, 105, maybe even under $100 just today. So bit of excitement dying out with the market, but yeah, it's expected. It's Q1. But yeah, as we approach the Bitcoin halving, we're going to start seeing some pushes, I'm sure. And yeah, I guess everyone knows altcoins typically explode much more than BTC and ETH, which are more stable, more liquid. So yeah, my personal view is that some altcoins will do very well, but always need to be in the right project, right time, and it's very hard to time the market. Let's have a look. What else we got? That's a ridiculous question I will not be answering. Are we all going to make it? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I hope so. I'm really rooting for everyone in our community, guys. We're trying to build the tools to help as well, So anything you need, let us know, and we'll try and build. But the aim is that we will make it. Any plans on creating daily, weekly trading crypto challenges that people can complete for rewards? You must have read an internal document or something. Yes, there will definitely be lots of rewards. So yeah, dailies, weeklies, some trading competitions, challenges, some incentives to use new products, try things out, pushing people to the mobile app, all kinds of stuff. Yeah, with the introduction of tiers, this is going to be an element of Coinmetro that definitely grows, bringing more rewards and more incentives and more value to users. So yeah, absolutely, there will be. Yeah, progress converting the outstanding Coinmetro bonds to equity at XEM. Yeah, this now can be done now that Ignium's back online and stable. So we can start picking up that topic, Bobby. I'll send you a message. I'll shoot you a message in Telegram in a moment as well. Let's have a chat. VXV pumped. Didn't see it. I saw that it did go up a little bit maybe last week. Haven't followed it since, but that's cool. Cheetos incoming. Yeah, what a comment. What a comment. When will Ignium fiat deposit withdrawal be enabled again? Yeah, at the moment, it's a little bit hard to get resources over to Ignium's side. And as you can imagine, the kind of revenue and demand isn't really there right now. Ignium is an infrastructure and product that we want to be leveraging highly in the future. So it at some point will become it will just be front and center. We will need to handle everything there, which will mean smooth on-off ramp. Even with maybe new assets, USD, etc., credit card deposits, yeah, there will surely be more there. But right now it's hard to put the resources there when we're trying to deliver what we're delivering on Coinmetro, where there is growing demand and volumes and stuff. So I would imagine at least a few months still, to be honest. I can't see any downtime or anything right now. But yeah, at some point we're going to have to sit some of our tech team on Ignium probably flat out for 3, 4, 5 weeks. And improving some of the infrastructure there and adding back this functionality would be good. What else do we have? It's nice to get all the questions, guys. Yeah, keep them flowing. Any interest in Coinmetro being the first staking options for Lil AI? Yes, absolutely. Happy to have conversations with the Lil AI team. Again, they've been great to deal with. Really enjoyed dealing with them. So yeah, a few of our team members have spoken with them as well about various things. We don't plan just to list. We do plan to support them in other ways as well. So yeah, interesting solutions that they're offering. A really great roadmap as well, worth checking out. So yeah, we want to see where we can fit into that roadmap as well and support them where we can. Does the team have internal volume goal? Are you trying to reach in 2024? Yeah, of course we do. We do internally. So sustain 10 million days, 20 million days, 50 million. Yeah, we know where our sweet spot will be in terms of revenue generation, becoming self-sustainable, and what our trends and growth should look like. But yeah, we know the stuff we should know. Will existing XCM stakers holders be punished at all with the new tier system? No. So right now we have tier 1, 2, 3, and we also have the ICO tier, which is bringing the most benefits to ICO users, ICO contributors. And we understand there's people in the tiers system right now. So what we want to do is introduce a system where we can migrate all of the existing users of tiers and XCM stakers and move them across, but then eventually, or basically straight away, start promoting them to use the new system. So not going to start at zero like a new user would. So a new user will come in and see the tier system or start earning these points from actions, whatever. But anyone in tiers now will get a head start, or just be placed in for some period, or have a faster earning rate, or that you will certainly be looked after. So we do want to migrate people smoothly over. But yeah, it should be good. But yeah, it's one point of planning that we're still working on now. But as soon as we've built the tiers out, it will be easy enough to know where we fit it in. Any timeline on you and increased Mars rewards? I would suggest in around a few months. And the next time we push Mars rewards, we should start pushing more and more and more. So as we did with listings, it took us a little while to start listing a lot of projects and getting these gems back online and native tokens. At the moment we started doing it, we really started doing it. So yeah, Mars rewards is something we really, really want to push. But we don't want to just bump it up 1 month and then introduce something in 3 months, 6 months. It just needs to be continuous. So we need to get to a point where we can start delivering. So yeah, maybe 3 months at the earliest, to be honest. Any plans for native exchange margin mobile apps instead of just website wrappers? Yes, absolutely. So switching everything over to fully native is absolutely the plan. So I forget now where exactly it's at, having native exchange and margin inside the app. I recall it may be nearer the end of this year. So there's some new features and new products like the tiers and everything that we want to build out first. So focus is there, focus on performance, everything like that. But I believe it's nearer the end of the year. But right now, to be honest, the last update to the app I found to be really improving the exchange experience. The speed at which it launched the exchange, and also the experience to open the side menu through swiping from the very side of the device. It just felt much better. So I think the need to be fully native on the exchange and margin is is like lessening as we improve the app generally, and there will be some updates to the web mobile version, which will improve the feel inside the mobile app. So it becomes less important over time, but when we go native, we'll be able to rework some of the UI to leverage native components and really deliver the best product. So the best product will be native, but it's not a bad product as a web wrapper at the moment, and it's getting better. So not so critical for us, but I think end of the year. Let's see. I can confirm that. Maybe next month. Ask me again. I'll find out in the meantime. Is it true you're looking to take over Coinmetro? Never. No, not me. Kevin's doing a great job. Everyone's playing their role and doing a great job. Not interested in increasing stress in my life. So no. I think it's more likely the community take over Coinmetro. This is more likely. Tau staking is getting very complicated. I don't expect any staking on Coinmetro after listing. Okay, cool. Well, we'll look at the documentation and chat to their team. We are actually awaiting some response from their team with some documentation. So if anyone knows anyone from Tau or their community, tell them to respond to us. I don't know how long we've been waiting, maybe an hour, a week, I don't know. But we have stuff in progress with Tau already. So I actually forgot, my mind went blank earlier on during this very presentation. So hereby, yes, Tau may very much be the next one after Octa. Everyone can hear me, I'm sure. I'm very confident with my mic. I like it. Are you still working with Dread? Not many influencers know Coinmetro. I actually never really worked with Dread. Maybe you mean Coinmetro generally. We had some relationship with him. He's a super cool guy, producing really amazing content, very into quant and some other projects that we listed. Maybe he's back into some projects that we list in the near future. I spoke to him the other day, asked him how everything was, asked him how his Christmas and family was. Had a bit of a back and forward, but I'll always try and stay in touch with the guys. Very cool. But not many influencers knowing about Coinmetro. I don't know. I think a lot of them do. We just may not have pulled the trigger with many of them. Probably for some obvious reasons, like mobile app wasn't quite there. Some of the products weren't quite there. Stability wasn't there. Listings weren't there, etc. So it's kind of compounding. We don't want 10 million people in crypto to learn about Coinmetro in a bad state. Not that we've been bad for a long time, but today we're in the best place we've ever been, and improving very, very quickly. So you just got to wait for right market conditions, right environment, and bringing them to the right product. We really want to wow people on their first visit. And if we're using masses of influencers, we don't want to be doing that, and wasting any money. So I think a lot of them know about us and have had conversations with us, are willing to work with us, but the trigger may not have been pulled. So we want to do things the right way, have the right conversations with them, build the right relationships with the right people, and push the right products in the right way. So this takes time. It's not just it's not a pump and dump out here. So the accusation. Wow. So do we have any moderators today? Come on, guys. Do we have any mods? Maybe I need to add a couple into the YouTube, But wild. Just to add, TET claims to be the world's fastest blockchain. I've never heard any project ever claim to be the world's fastest blockchain. So I'm highly excited, and I hope that it's front and center on their website. I'm not mocking them. I mean, they may genuinely be. And if they are, that's really truly great. But I'll check it out. We'll do some research. We'll be the judges of that. Dredd said he worked with Coinmetro on some listings back then. Yeah, he spoke to us. He made some recommendations to us. Had a good relationship with him. He helped us with some of our content and stuff as well. Actually, we did some cool stuff back in the day, several years ago. Like I said, super cool guy. Any plans for BTC or LTC staking or lending products? Yeah, we have. We have actually several conversations again with third parties that may allow us to offer really quite innovative and very exciting staking products and lending services and all kinds of things, which is especially useful for our margin product to expand the kind of the exposure we can offer, the leverage we can offer, and all kinds of stuff as well. So really, it's going to impact the whole ecosystem. So yeah, we're in early talks with a couple. One of them we're very close to, and it looks like we will be moving forward. And it should allow us really to offer staking on many more assets, Bitcoin and Litecoin for sure. So they will be there at some point. But yeah, how long have we been here? 50 minutes. May call it a day. I don't know if I missed anything. Feel free to let me know just in case. I think I missed that Bitcoin Litecoin one and you just reposted it. Okay, cool. But yeah, otherwise, let's wrap it up. But yeah, I'm glad that there were so many questions this week. Really appreciate it. Always enjoy answering stuff. So yeah, thanks a lot everyone that joined. Feel free to send the link to your friends. Leave a little thumbs up, like it. Feed the algo and all that. Let's try and break a few thousand views this month. But yeah, looking forward to now catching you in March. But like I said, I'll be on Telegram tomorrow anyway, so no problem. But yeah, appreciate it, guys, and enjoy the rest of your evening or morning, wherever you are.